Abojoni doi maganaduk, Jakwat Nishnakas, Megazine Dodem, the Bissing Ojibwe and Nishnave and Taganing, Minwan Nipissing First Nation in Dojik. My English name is Bob Goulet. I'm from Nipissing First Nation and happy to be singing here with my brothers Jimmy and his family and the Eagleheart family drum. Jimmy comes from the James Bay, the Mushkegowuk territory, so I want to acknowledge where this drum comes from and where a lot of these songs come from. I want to acknowledge this territory as well. This is the dish with one spoon territory, a territory that was shared amongst the treaty rights holder, which is the Mississaugas of the Credit, who are Anishinaabe, the Michissauga Anishinaabe. This is also not too far from the Grand River and that place that is sacred to the Haudenosaunee people. So we recognize this as Haudenosaunee territory as well. I do want to offer my appreciation for the Dufferin County Cultural Resources Circle for the work that they do in educating the community and really welcoming us as people that are visiting from the outside and happy to be a part of this. I want to speak a little bit for this drum and these songs that are being offered. This drum that we call a dewe gun is comes from that word of our heart. A de is our heart. A dewe gun is that drum that we have there. And whenever this drum comes, we offer those songs in honor of the nations that are here in this community, the nations whose traditional territory this is. In this evening, It's been a full month, even a little bit more, since all of that news has come out of Kamloops, out of Saskatchewan, and now we're seeing this almost weekly. The news of those ones that didn't come from residential schools. And when we take this drum out and we offer these songs, we offer those honor songs for them. So some of these songs that we sing are about those children, about those people, and about their spirit. The connection that Indigenous people have with the spirit world is so important. So when we offer these songs, we offer them in memory of those ones that are in the spirit world looking back at us. Those little ones that didn't live a full life on this earth and were taken far too soon and unceremoniously buried in different places across Canada in these residential schools. So these songs are for them, and these the spirit of them will be celebrated as we do this. We recognize this territory. The closest residential school to here is that residential school just outside of Ohsweken, or Six Nations territory. It's called the Mohawk Institute, the Mush Hole, it's called in colloquial term for it. And we recognize that so many people from this territory were taken to that place. It's also very close to another residential school in Muncie, down in that territory. In where Jim's family comes from, there's also the St. Anne's Residential School up there. We recognize that each and every one of these places has those cemeteries close by, and also places where those children did not come home, that they were out there. Sometimes they ran away from school, suffering from the elements and dying, trying to get home. So we recognize them that weren't buried properly as well. So it's a time where we need to reflect, and we appreciate you, Mayor, for offering us this opportunity for Town Council to really share in that healing that needs to happen. And that's what our drum brings as well. It brings us that healing and brings us that opportunity to comfort those survivors, our grandparents, our grandmothers, grandfathers, and all of those that are suffering each time we hear this news coming. And I appreciate the opportunity to be a part of the evening tonight. Chimigwech. Thank you.
Eagleheart kadega musu CB ministik kadeo kay taya kende gumaga kay gajiyam terus kana won no tawi na bawi iyami yan ini mo yan kaya gagil gi taya ni terus kana mago yan kasi stokshi mo yan at kate. So I just wanted to share my language with you, but I grew up at home with Muskego Creek. I'm from New Factory Island, Ontario. And, all our siblings are put in residential school, except for my little brother Oliver. But all our siblings, 6 of us, were in residential school, and we were forced to learn English. We went to school there, and or else I get really mad at you if you didn't learn. So I said I was going to do my best to learn, and I did, and I wasn't yelled at so much or hit so much. That's how we were treated. Yeah, really bad, and the older generations were worse. Were getting treated worse, and some of them were electrocuted. Would you believe? They went up to St. Anne's School, and they went up to Fort George Island residential school too. And my older siblings came home talking French, and that's all they spoke. My dad would tell me, "You're not Frenchman." Big Indian. But that's how they were, indoctrinated like that, And it wasn't until a few years, after being home, we started to remember our language again. And I'm just glad they're not around anymore, those schools. But I hate to see my kids go through that, and experience what my parents went through. But I'm really happy you guys are doing this. A lot of people are triggered, what's been going on, especially, all the people that went through that already, and just the little babies, just little ones, Don't even give them a chance, that really hurts, But I'm really glad that, people are starting to wake up and see how ugly really Canada is, Trying to be a good person in the world public, But, it's really hard, It's really hard. And I'm really glad that we're able to come and support you over here like that, doing this and sing these old songs for you. And I hope that everybody, says a prayer, because we really need to do a lot of reconciliation, and bring peace, That's a big job. It's hard. Sounds easy. It's hard going to do, But I want to say that much and sing some more, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to take a moment to thank all of you for coming here. We know that with the reopening within the province, it only allowed us to have up to about 25 people. I think we've exceeded that, but we're not going to say anything about that. I do want to thank Jimmy and the rest of the Eagleheart singers and dancers for being here. I do want to recognize again some of you in the audience that are here. I want to thank Mayor Brown for his commitment to this. I also want to recognize Councillor Sherwood, who's also very much a part of the embracement and reflection and also our thoughts of support. Our members from the DCCRC and the board chair. We also want to recognize one of our local elders, Karen Vandenberg here. But I think most importantly, I'm hoping that we can walk away tonight and continue the healing. We can end up recognizing the importance of embracing each other when we can, and more importantly, move ahead with better days ahead. So on behalf of the town of Orangeville, my name is Joe Andrews, one of the members of council. It really has been an honor to be in your presence, but more importantly, we're all here to embrace. Thank you very much for being here.